Say you #1 in your city, I just came up in it and I take your place. I cannot mess with these rappers, can you back up?
What's good, Ravens fans? I'm doing another reaction again to Lamar's contract talks. I'm tired of it too, but I really do like First Things First. So I want to give him some love, and I can do that because I'm the one actually making the video. So you guys let me know. I'll stop talking about Lamar if you want me to. I really will, because you guys are my bosses. So you guys let me know. But for now, let's get into the video.
Dead wrong. Some guys in the midst of a contract dispute, like Kyler, remember that? You delete his Twitter, or you change your bio, you scrub your Instagram when you're wearing a Cardinals jersey. Not Lamar. You know what he says? I'm diving back in, fellas. Here's what I think. My favorite one is a gentleman wearing several caps. The other interesting newsworthy part here, Nick, is the 133 3 years fully guaranteed, but I need an agent, laughing face, and then people throwing in a poop emoji. Yeah. The wall on hopes it sticks, another laughing face. Yep. So I liked this, specifically the gentleman with all the caps. I mean, someone's lying, bro. Did you like Lamar's activity?
Well, look, I like, he was responding to an Adam Schefter tweet about saying he turned down $200 million guaranteed. Apparently, he doesn't agree with that. He thinks that's false reporting. So if that's the case, I like him responding to that, because all of us and every fan sitting there thinking, he turned down $200 million guaranteed. So if it's not true, it makes him look bad. Okay, so he has a responsibility to put that at, look, that's not true. That's not what I turned down. The other thing that 133 addressing ages, I could do without that. I don't think he needs to get involved with.
And something that's going to be interesting, guys, is what the technicalities of the offer was for Lamar. And the reason I say that is, let's look at, if you guys don't mind, the number here, right? Make it bigger for you guys. 3 years, $133 million. I'm not turning on Lamar. I'm still in Lamar's camp here. But I will say, if you sign that, that is not a bad number. That's all I'm saying. It's not a bad number. That is over 40 a year, if I'm doing it correctly. So it's not a bad number. And again, you deserve what you think you deserve. But I do see how, as a fan who wants your team to be good, you're looking at that number and say, dang, I know Lamar wants more than that, but we can't get any free agents because free agents don't want to come and coach our team. Sorry, and play for our team, because they don't know who the quarterback is going to be, right? For the receiver position. That's tough. That's tough to sell to a fan. For that $42 million guaranteed isn't enough for you per year for 3 years. And so, again, I get it. But I do see how the Ravens are going to win this media war, because they're saying we offered him $200 million guaranteed, and what it probably was is this offer here for the first 3 years, and then if you play, right, if you play at least 80% of the games, then you get another $40 million, right, something like that. So again, the Ravens look better, with these numbers. And I've known these numbers for a long time in my other videos, but I'm just trying to think what you guys, like most fans, think. So,
Responding to every little report. But that first one was significant, so I'm fine.
So I like him saying, what he is saying is, because the way guarantees, so the audience understands it. There's injury guarantees, which are often fake guarantees. There's full guarantees, like what you no matter what will get, and then there's de facto guarantees. So for instance, Kyler's contract essentially
had 121 million guaranteed. Technically, it was 104, but they would have to cut him after 1 year for him to not get 121. So his de facto guarantee was 121. Russ's de facto guarantee was 161, what he would have within 3 years of the deal. And Lamar is saying 3 for 133. Forget Deshaun Watson.
That's a de facto.
Is not what the market says I deserve.
Correct.
So this is a good, again, this is a great point like Nick Wright. And actually, Nick Wright, he just beat me in the argument. He didn't even know it. So, I didn't know about the Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson's 3-year contract is more than Lamar's 3-year contract, then Lamar's 100% right. Lamar's 100% right. And now, again, the thing that is that Lamar has to kind of say it that way. Lamar can't just say, hey, y'all making stuff up, or hey, y'all capping, or hey, this not good enough. He has to say, hey guys, please listen to me. Russell Wilson was last year was a bottom 5 quarterback in the league. His current contract is more than my new contract over 3 years. I'm an MVP. Kyler Murray's contract is within $5 million of my contract. This doesn't make sense, guys. I might even get my agent to put a little chart together, okay? Here's every person's 3-year spread, okay? Here's what my 3-year spread is. Here's how many MVPs every person has. Here's the winning percentage that every person has. I'm top in this league right now. There's only one quarterback with a higher winning percentage that's active right now, and that is Patrick Mahomes. Okay? If I remember correctly, and I'm trying to think quickly, there are only 3 quarterbacks with more MVPs than Lamar has right now. And I believe one of those quarterbacks is very old, for sure. And the other ones are not that old. So I'm just saying, guys, you got to take this into account.
And here's the other part. Josh Allen, by the way, got 3 for 133 as far as de facto guarantees. That was 2 years ago. And here's the other critical part. Everyone in every negotiation understands this. The earlier you sign a contract extension, the more money you give up because you are foregoing dollars for safety. So when Kyler has 2 years left on his deal, he's not maximizing the dollars because he wants the safety. Kyler signed a deal with 2 years left. Russ signed a deal with 2 years left. Josh Allen signed a deal with 2 years left. Lamar has 0 years left. So they were all in the 3 for 133 range. He should be higher than that. Forget what he's accomplished just based on that. So I do think that's valuable information, and I think it shows how far apart the Ravens and Lamar are for good reason. They are offering him a contract that would make sense if he had 2 years left on his deal when he had 0 years left on his deal.
Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it for the reasons that you said. We're talking about credible sources that we all, as soon as we see them reported, it's like, oh, shoot. This is it. This is fact. But Lamar's like, no. This isn't true. And there would be such.
And here's another problem, too. Here's another problem that I'm going to say. Adam Schefter reported the Lamar number. Adam Schefter is not a credible source. He is an informed source, but he is not credible. Why? Because he works for the owners. You guys remember that he was in some controversy a couple years ago because he was sending drafts of his tweets to owners. It wasn't just the owner told me this and I tweeted it out. The owner told him something. He typed it out, emailed it to the owner. The owner made corrections and sent it back to him. Said, yeah, send that out, boy. That's what happened. He's not honorable, guys. And I'm not saying, I'm not here to judge character. I really am not. Live the way you want to live, but don't live in a shady way and then come and tell me you're innocent, because that's not true. He's not credible, and he should be held accountable for that. And the way that we see what he says, and we say to him, hey, Steve Bisciotti probably wrote a little bit of that, okay? Because we know he's done it in the past. So we just have to be honest.
A dark cloud or a stain on Lamar if he doesn't do this, because he doesn't have representation outside of himself and family, his mom. Like, so he has to say something. It's very reminiscent of early in the playoffs when everybody was saying why he wasn't playing and what he could play, and all that was coming out of Baltimore. He's like, no. This is what it is. This is my injury. This is what I'm dealing with. He only speaks when it's like, you know what? Let me quiet this.
Yeah, but that was different, don't you think? Like the injury one, all of a sudden, it was like a formal press release, and this is like memes and emojis.
Yeah, but it is because he has to say something. For those of you who don't know what all the baseball caps is, that means you're lying.
Yeah,
like,
I think everyone knows that.
I don't know if Brew actually knew that.
Okay. Again, so I know we want to live in a society where presentation doesn't matter, but guys, unfortunately, it does matter. I can't go to work in shorts. I just can't do it. And you know, I would love to be able to walk in there and say, "Hey, boss, I got my shorts on today, but I got a mortgage I gotta pay, so I gotta play the game." And oops, sorry about that. Struggle streaming. So I gotta play the game, and Lamar gotta play the game too. And tweets are not a part of the game, unfortunately. So, so you guys let me know what you guys think about that clip. In the comments below. I'm trying to get these clips to you guys, these reactions, every single day. I travel for work now, and it's actually speeding up. So it'll be hard for me, but I am going to announce something pretty soon, and it'll be pretty cool. So thank you guys, and go Ravens.
I'm number one in this race. Lyrics burning like it's mace. Doing shows, I change up my flow. My talent is something that you can't erase. Say you number one in your city, I just came up in it and I take your place.